Hey, it's JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue, Toledo, Ohio, 43617-419-531-6097. JC's Comics and More at hotmail.com. You can find us on Instagram at JC's Comics and More as well. And find the Facebook link in the description below. This is Monday, the 17th, and just bought a new collection. We're going to go through some of these right now. We got a bunch of Spidey super stories, starting with issue 2, front and back cover. Got issue 3 here. John Romita Sr., or John Romita, did these covers to start off with. You got issue number 4. Issue 5, got the Shocker. Got to see some classic Marvel Spidey villains come back that they didn't have time for in the regular Spider-Man series. That was folded. I've got number 6 here with Iceman. And look, it's Easy Reader. Easy Reader says this comic book is easy to read. Damn straight. This Spider-Man with the Electric Company. Got issue number 8. The Mole Man, see, Romita. A really great stuff here. Watch the Electric Company with guest star Spider-Man. Spidey Super Stories. Number 9, Doc Ock's at the UN. Number 10, the Green Goblin shows up. This issue here, number 11, is pretty special. It's got Doc Ock and Spider-Man, but also it has the first appearance of Spider-Woman. This came out about almost 2 years before Jessica Drew. This is the first Spider-Woman, and she's actually the second black female superhero. This came out in cover date August. I believe it's August 1975. Storm was in Giant Size X-Men, which was May of 75. But this is a pretty important key issue here. That Val, that she's a librarian. Spidey's taken on the Vulture. He decides to get a suntan. His stuff is webbed up in his... And I'm not sure why he's got it webbed up underneath and not just where he's at. But it falls and Val gets it. So she takes it home, she puts it on, and she's trying to get some ideas so she can be a spider person, Spider Woman. Here comes Spider Woman. Also, you've got in here... Visit with the Vampire. This is some funny stuff here. Welcome to my haunted house. Boo! I didn't say haunted mouse. I said haunted house. Finally, Peter Parker wakes up. He has a sunburn. His Spidey suit's gone. Luckily, he has an extra suit at home. He sees his extra the other suit with Val. And you can't hog all the fun. The town is big enough for one spider person. And the Vulture's back, and he actually needs some assistance from Val. And she pops in, and they put the end to the Vulture. Again, pretty important. I can't say I was really aware, because I didn't read Spidey Super Stories as a kid. I was a little bit too old for that, and the kids, they were a little bit too childish for me. But, yeah, the very first... Spider-Woman in Spidey Super Stories number 11. So we do have a copy of that here. Also, it's got Doc Ock in there as well. Written by Jean Thomas. Jean is Roy Thomas's wife. So we've got issue number 11. We've got 12 with the cat. It's probably one of her last appearances. before she became Tigra. We've got the Falcon. A lot of diversity in Spidey Super Stories when it came out. And it just wasn't something that was forced or anything. It's just how they did it. It was the Electric Company. You've got Shanna, and then this image here, they end up using that image as the corner box Spider-Man for quite a while, starting with issue 200. Captain America in the Bicentennial issue. And I keep forgetting to show the back covers, because the back covers had artwork on them for quite a while. There was no ads in here. I guess you could say the back cover, that was the only ad at that time for the subscription. There you got the subscription once again. Then they started putting Spidey Super Story stamps with Spidey being number 1. Got the Kingpin. Kingpin in Fun City. Of course, Kingpin is number 2. And you see the Jester, he's there as well. Wonder how much of that original John Romita artwork from the Spidey Super Stories front and back covers is out there. Have any of you seen it available for sale? And I think this image has been reused many times. John Romita did classic Spider-Man poses. Got Ms. Marvel in issue 22. Complete with her navel. John Romita, he signed his name, whole name there, John Romita. There she makes her full appearance. This is a very early Ms. Marvel appearance. Plus the Lizard lives. They brought the Lizard back once again on a later issue. This is from April 77. Now it's interesting, in this appearance with the Lizard, Curt Connors, he is missing his right arm. There is another one where he's not missing his arm. Look, the dinosaur, look, those little tiny arms can lift the bus. And that dinosaur speaks as well. Look at him, his arms got bigger. Look at the size of that hand. Holy Judas. Look at it, from there to there. It's gotten pretty damn big. Oh, not the face, not the face. See, you hate it when you get web fluid in your eyes. Got issue 24 there with Thundra. And you got the Collector. Lockjaw. Here at issue 25, this is the one and only appearance of Webman. That was Dr. Doom sort of made a version of Spider-Man, but he called him Webman. Spider-Man versus Webman. I do believe there's an action figure coming out with this, if it has not come out already. You got the Impossible Man in this issue as well. You got Sal Buscema giving John a break with issue 26 doing the cover. Dinosaurs again. That's a common theme. If I knew they had dinosaurs in them, I probably would have bought more. Mike Esposito. It almost looks like Winslow basing that on Ross Andru dinosaurs. Dinosaurs getting ready to fight. And they put them into a zoo. Obviously, they did not know about Jurassic Park at that time. There's Sandman. Here we're at issue 27. John Romita's back. We've got Loki teaming up, and Spidey's teaming up with Thor. You've got the Plant Man. You've got Medusa. She shows up again in one of these. Or maybe she was already. I think she was already. We passed her up already. There's the Gibbon. Kingpin's back once more. Mole Man's is the Spidey stamp this time. King the Conqueror. King captures the White House. You got Kraven. Dr. Doom once more. This is a takeoff on the Star Wars poster. I want to think that Key Collector says, Keith Pollard, this is Sal Buscema. Keith, I don't think Keith did any work in here at all. Yeah, he's not credited at all. Starjaws. But this is their little takeoff on Star Wars. Of course, Dr. Doom is involved. Of course, he's involved. Why would Dr. Doom, my Starjaws will eat up the earth? Why would Dr. Doom not be part of it? Look, you saw the Millennium Falcon there. Number 32, Spider-Woman. She's in this issue. Doc Ock is once again back, and you've got Captain Britain. You've got the Submariner in 34. Putting comics underwater. Don't they know that you can't put comics in the water? That destroys the comics. Shanna is once again back. Sal Buscema. There she is. The Lizard lives. And you can see here, Kurt Connors has both of his arms. He's trying to cure, and it's changing him into different things, including the dinosaur. Then he becomes a giant lizard, a Godzilla-sized lizard. Climbs the Twin Towers. Funny thing about this here, if you look, as he's climbing the towers, he's tearing in. Countless people would have been killed, and a lot of structural damage with him smashing through the glass of the towers. And you can see Kurt there has his left and his right arm, which he lost in the war. You've got this woman here who decides to become the Green Goblin. So this is the first female Green Goblin appearance. Here you've got the dinosaur on the back. You've got the lizard. It's based on the John Romita lizard from like issue 44. White Tiger makes an appearance in number 37. There he is. Fantastic Four's in 38. Got the Scorpion, and that's a Keith Pollard based Scorpion, I believe, from Peter Parker. Nova makes an appearance in issue 41 with Doc Ock once again. There's the Human Rocket, and Machine Man's in here as well. Kingpin is back. He's going after Jimmy Carter because he has peanut allergies, and he's tired of Jimmy Carter making him sick with his peanuts. Electro makes an appearance. These all have Sal Buscema covers. And you've got Daredevil with the Ringmaster. There he is, and old shellheads on the back. This is, I think, Bob Brzezinski. I think start doing these covers, maybe with Al Milgrom. The Vision. There's the Wizard of Oz. There's Mysterio. Issue 46. There's Mysterio. There's the Mad Thinker. 48, The Goblin's Back, Rich Buckler and Bob McLeod. You got Power Man on the back, and you got the Plant Man once again. The Jester, issue 49. Rocket Racers on the back with Hawkeye. Issue 50, the She-Hulk. She-Hulk makes an appearance. This is an early She-Hulk appearance. And the Rhino is there. There she is on the back. And you've got Daredevil once again. Issue 51 with the Mad Thinker, Captain America. The Ringer. 52, you've got the Mole Man. They're still doing the stamps. Got the Blizzard. I think that's Al Milgrom artwork. 53, Al Milgrom. Dr. Doom once again. Dr. Doom always showed up. You've got Submariner in his John Romita created costume. I really enjoyed that costume. I wish they'd do more. And again, he's got these comics underwater. They're all water damaged now. They're worthless. And what issue number is this? Interesting. Okay, no, I'm sorry. That's 36. I thought that was 38. The Hellcat, she called her the Cat because these are kids for comics, so you couldn't call her Hellcat. Number 54. And the Porcupine, number 38. We've got Medusa. 56 with the Jack-O-Lantern and Captain Britain. No more stamps. And then the final issue, I think that's the final issue, Spidey Super Stories, the Trapster with the White Tiger. And that was it. And we're going to pause, and I'm going to grab the next stack of books. Okay, I think I spent way too much time on Spidey Super Stories, so I've got to hurry up. I got about 11 minutes here. Got a bunch of adventure comics with Supergirl. This is issue number 400, 35th anniversary. She had her new costume. She was wearing her red stripper boots. Yay, yay, yay. Who doesn't love red stripper boots? There's lots of good adventures there. 401, red stripper boots. That's probably where they came from. Somebody was a Supergirl fan, and she wanted to have boots like that. She was a blonde and wanted to bring some excitement into somebody's life. Got 402. 403 did not have Supergirl. It was a giant with reprints of the Legion of Superheroes. That's 404. 405. 406. 407. And 408 with a different variation on her costume. I'm going to pause. Got a Silver Surfer 1. Unfortunately, it's missing the cover, but this is a Silver Surfer number 1 from August of 1968. So I do have that, and it does have the back cover. We do have a 2001 A Space Odyssey number 7. This is a coverless copy and missing the back cover. Some of these are going into the $2 stack. We're just going to take a quick look at these as we burn through to get to the other comics. Marvel Comics presents front and back cover. New Mutants, Rob Liefeld. Spectacular 58. 101, John Byrne. 102, John Byrne. 103, Rich Buckler. Got an X-Force 13. Uncanny X-Men 292. Spider-Man Fear Itself graphic novel. This is Ross Andrews' last time drawing Spider-Man. Him and Mike Esposito. You can tell Ross has been getting up there in years because the artwork is not up to his standards. And Stan Lee and Jerry Conway helped to script that. The art of Neil Adams, Volume 2. I've got Monster Times. These I'm probably keeping for myself because these things are too damn cool. Next, Sergeant Fury is Howling Commando 60. We've got 128. The final issue of the series where they reprint Sergeant Fury number 1. These were giveaways. Spider-Man, Starfire, and Iceman. This might be some of their first appearance or her first appearances given away in a Denver newspaper. This was given away in a Chicago paper. Spider-Woman #1. I've got 2 copies of that. These are not nearly as nice as the ones on the wall, but you've got 2, 3, 4, 6, 2 number 6s with Werewolf by Night, 25, 26, 28, that's a Frank Miller cover, 29. We've got Superboy 165, Giant's a copy, 169, 170, 172. He fights a giant ape in here. 178. 179. Great Bob Brown artwork in these comics. 180. 181. An early appearance trying to say that he met Bruce Wayne when he was Superboy and helped Bruce. It's a very interesting story. I'd forgotten all about this until I reread it. There he was raised by apes, 183. We've got 184, 186, got 187, 188, 189, the hanging suicide cover, 190, starting with the Legion of Superheroes, 198, 199, 200, 201, 100-page Spectacular Giant, 202, with the exception of, you can see the corner is folded. This is in pretty nice condition. It's just too bad. Flattening that out would make it probably mint minus, near mint plus, certainly. 239, 255, 256, 257, Super Friends 1 and Super Friends 2. We've got Warlock #10, Warlock versus Magnus and Thanos. I think it's got Thanos' origin. #11, this is all Jim Starlin. Weird Western Tales of Scalp Hunter 40 and 53. He wrestles Abraham Lincoln. Weird Worlds 1, 2, and #10. This is the last issue of the series, plus has something very interesting in it. Has this here, let you know why it was being canceled. It was canceled back in the 70s because there was a serious paper shortage. So that's one reason why that a lot of the comics were canceled back then. Written by Denny O'Neil. Wonder Man #1. Got a couple copies. Whole slew of World's Finest. I say this is the first appearance of the Super Sons. Because right there they are. Got 202, 203, classic Neil Adams cover with Wonder Woman, 204, 205, Neil Adams once again. This is a giant World's Finest reprinting a bunch of stuff from in issue 206, 207, with Dr. Fate in 208, also Golden Age reprints. 210, these reprinted a bunch of Golden Age comics. 211, 212, 213, he fights a werewolf. Special appearance by Batman, and you got the Vigilante. The Adams in this one here. I think that's a Nick Cardy cover. They say this is the first appearance of the Super Sons in 215, 216, 217. It's Metamorpho. I remember reading this as a kid. This was a great story. 218, 219, 222, the Super Sons once again. 229, here's a reprint of Giant Size X-Men #1 in this here. And I believe it is also a wraparound cover. Plus, there's a brand new story, Secrets of the X-Mansion, by Chris Claremont and Dave Cockrum, with Kitty and Ileana. It was a surprise birthday party for Kitty Pryde to keep her busy. And then also we've got some Young Romance from DC, 156, 150, and then Young Love, issue 70, and 71. If you do like these videos, as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notification, like, comment, and share. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it.